And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Hello again.
Let's minimize this. Chocolate Rob's here. Velhart's here. Killer's here. What's up, guys? Now, I am pretty sure that the next story battle is really hard.
Well, you don't get to it quick though, because you have to go to the castle, talk in the castle, go
That's
through
true.
the whole reed scene, and then go back through the plains where you can end up getting into a battle, and then back past the city, and then you got to go to the swamp, and then after the swamp, you go to the next story mission, I believe. So it's not as close as you think. But yeah, that one's kind of hard.
When I was playing this back in the day, I was like, holy cow, this game's really hard. Because that first battle, I died a bunch of times the first time I played it, and then the next story mission, I was like, what on earth am I doing? I had no idea, and so I had to do a lot of research to figure out what.
I think here in the castle, you should be able to pick up shields and stuff from the...
Yeah, I think that a bunch of new equipment becomes available, but that... I think
shields
depends
and
on
longswords, I believe.
what I have unlocked in terms of classes, which I'm not sure yet.
Well, you have the knight class available, so I think maybe switching one of these squires over once they get JP up.
Yeah, there's the knight.
So you can start getting the break abilities and stuff. And we still don't have an archer. You probably want to start working on one of those too, because I think the archer's a prereq for ninja, I think.
Alright, let's go up here.
Or thief. Either ninja or a thief. But either one are pretty useful.
How are you guys doing over on Discord, by the way? Let me pull the Discord up here so I can see it a little better. Velhart, or not Velhart, Chocolate Rob says I'll be throwing random medieval terms at you all again. Make sure I'm recording this. Okay. Beat the first troops. Proud to be your brother. Dice Darg. Oops. Click back in there again. Senior statesman spoke highly of you. Truly descended from the Baelves. Did we ever just figure out how we're supposed to pronounce that?
I don't know. Bellevue is normally it's how I did it as a
Bellevue.
kid, but looking at it, it doesn't look like it's Bellevue. There's no U between the V and the E. But again, I don't think it matters that much. Whatever flows in your head and doesn't make you have to break your concentration every time you see it, you know?
Salbag. 100 soldiers. Holy crap.
I love the whole like that dot could be him thinking about it too. Like no.
Yep.
Not gonna do that. No, he's just actually being a Don about it. He's like, yo, I just told you it was taken care of. Why don't you just go have some dinner? What's going on? Go away, kid.
Chocolate Rob says, so the Steam game in the Friday vote, that would be Jack Batays. Actually, it isn't. It's another one of our viewers who sent us a Steam code for it. But actually, we are going to have Breath of the Wild probably tomorrow. With a Switch that Nintendo is sending. So we're probably going to stream Breath of the Wild this Friday instead of that. But we will keep the results of this poll, and next time we have an open week, we'll stream that game that you guys voted for. So,
what guy voted for anyway? I put a vote in for Jade Cocoon. But,
the vote right now, the one that's winning is Shadows of Adam, which is a game that was apparently designed by one of the people who are viewers on our channel.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like a JRPG, like a 2D JRPG with sprite work and kind of done in the style of old school games and stuff.
Oh, okay. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
I love this. I mean, there's so much depth to these characters. There's none of them are superficial. Like Algus is an a-hole, and and when you finally really start getting to know him, past this area, he's easy to hate, but you can see where his motivations come from. He's just got so much anger because of how his family got kind of dishonored by an
Right.
ancestor, you know. But it's just
Right.
it's great. Like it, you know, like I said last time, you know, Algus was my Kefka because I didn't have Final Fantasy VI. Algus was like, you know, I mean, obviously he didn't blow up the world or anything, but
Right.
you know, but he was definitely a dastardly dude that was out for himself and just did all manner of not cool stuff.
Right. Yeah, I think the writing is extremely strong in this game. It's probably my favorite aspect of the game.
It's kind of nice because I haven't seen it forever. So like,
yeah.
like you know, I'm kind of looking at it now with 30-year-old eyes as opposed to 12-year-old eyes, and just
Yeah.
like picking up on more like more of the nuance that you kind of miss when you know they're throwing so many large terms or advanced terms at you.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing. I really love the story of this game, mostly because of that, because of the depth of the character development. It's really well done. Very, very nice. Like
Yeah,
you said, very, very nuanced.
Exactly. Like even here with the two girls, like you get a real idea without ever actually having any interactions at their school or whatever. That like you know there's a real caste system, and there's real classism and issues in like in this society. You know, you've got someone who's essentially royalty in Alma, and her best friend is basically spat upon because she's a commoner.
Right.
You know what's interesting? I just noticed is, and I'm gonna have to watch a little more carefully for the rest of the characters. But I'm pretty sure most nobility characters all have blonde hair in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. At least so far.
Yeah, I just started thinking about it because I know Delita and Teta there both are dark hair. I wonder if that's a theme, and I maybe just didn't notice it in the past.
That might be.
Because Agress, she's like a high holy knight. She's blonde. I'm trying to think of what other characters we run across. There really aren't that many extras, actually. No, you've got Mustadio. He's blonde.
That's true.
I think Orlando's too old to have hair. You can get Cloud. But
That's
I mean,
true.
he's not technically part of the story, but you can get him,
Right.
and he is blonde.
That's true. I love the way that they kind of set this up. Like,
Exactly, Gallius.
oh, she's just fine. Everyone's so nice to me, and then they totally flip that on its head at the end of the scene here.
Yeah, as soon as they leave, Alma's like, "It's not okay. It's really not okay."
It's really bad, actually. It's really bad.
They like steal her shoes and like throw them on top of the building. It's crazy. And I think that kind of thing, like that's terminology that I think might be cleared up in the newer version. But like as a kid, I didn't really understand. Was like they didn't. She gets picked on due to her rank, and like for me, I was associating rank with like actual military rank, and so for a little while, I was like, "What rank is Teta?" You know, like
yeah. I'm sure they changed that to class in
right. Yeah, exactly.
in the PSP version.
Even Alma knows that Rams is too kind and pure for his own good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every character knows that Ramza is way too idealistic and way too naive.
Yep.
Guess you shouldn't have been thieves then, huh? Like, dude, you just murdered 6 people.
Okay.
So before
so here we can go to the shop and buy some new equipment.
But remember, if you go to the fitting room, though,
oh yeah, here.
You actually can skip the whole assigning aspect of it.
So he sucks.
I want to get rid of those two, but like you don't have a lot of money though. You got what? 12.
She's okay. She kind of sucks. She's got terrible faith. Okay, so he's a good character. He's a pretty good character. He's a good character. Obviously, he has to come with us anyways, but...
You should probably take stuff, though.
What's that?
Probably take Algus' stuff, though.
Yeah, I think he has a sword, right? That I should give it to Delita. Oh, I can do it from here.
Yeah, he
Right?
might have a long. Maybe. Yeah, he's got a long sword. Well, if you might want to give that to Ramza.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Hold up. I have to go to the formation to do that, right? Let's see. Item. Remove his longsword.
Oh, take his boots too.
Uh,
Save
oh yeah, battle boots.
You're gonna save yourself like $6 grand right there just by taking those 2 items.
Alright. Give him a longsword.
Sounds so callous to say it like that. Take his boots too.
Just steal all of his equipment.
Give me your hat.
You can have.
I mean, you have a bunch of broadswords.
No, broadsword. That's what I meant to give him. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go back to the shop again.
Now there's one less character you have to outfit.
Wait. Should I? Can I turn the other squire into a knight yet? Or turn...
You can, but I wouldn't change your squires out until they've got JPL.
Oh, they don't have JP up yet. That's right. How close was she
They
to
might be.
that?
They might, but like, as far as I know, they don't have it. So 255, so she should be able to
Okay.
get it.
She can get it. Bam. What about you?
$254 should be able to get it. Oh, that's weird. Why can't
Not
she get it?
quite. I don't know, actually.
Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I'm looking at total. The
Oh, it's the
thing
JP.
knows.
It's the
Yeah.
JP, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
about halfway there.
Okay, so not quite yet for you. Did we get it for this guy yet?
Apparently not. He's got enough.
There we go.
It's funny. My first time playing through this game, I did not.
Oh, I'm not setting him.
Well, yeah, but you might as well just go. I mean, either way. And then I think you got Rush is the only one left, right? That you got to check on.
Yeah.
You're definitely moving through these menus much more
Well,
efficiently this time.
Better today than yesterday, for sure. I didn't even have him in the last battle, did it? In the last battle?
Yeah, no, I think he was in. It was or maybe
I think
not.
I had the other female. I don't think he actually,
Yeah, he's too low. He's only
learned
got
anything.
79.
because he sucks. Oh yeah, and then this guy here. I didn't have him in the last battle either, though.
Yeah, so he's probably not going to have the JP for it.
Okay, there we go. Shop. Oh, do we need to... We can't set him up. Hold on. We gotta go in formation for this. We can turn Ramza into a knight.
Do you want to do that just yet?
I don't know.
Because he's got some skills in Squire that only he can get.
What abilities in Squire? I'm trying to remember which ones. Throw Stone is good.
Yeah, Throwstone's good because it gives you a quick non-bow related range attack.
Yeah.
But also move +1 is good early on.
Plus one, yeah.
Defend's not bad, but as far as I'm concerned, Throwstone and JP up are really the only two must learn Squire skills.
Yeah. Let's hold off on that then. Try to learn those skills for these guys before we change their class. Okay. What else in the shop do I... Whoops, wrong thing again. Do I need to get?
Yeah, he's not royalty, but I guess I don't know. A machinist is like a level of scholar that you would have to have access to schools and stuff that you would only have access to as royalty though. At least that's the way I see this world.
Okay. Got 15 potions, that should be fine. I'm wondering if I should get another chemist going.
I
Like
think.
somebody
I mean,
with-
honestly, I think you have enough of them at this point. Like,
Well, I mean, another chemist with decent faith stat. Like, I have these two, but like, she's not very good.
yeah, but
and
but
I'm
that's the
wondering-
thing, right? You're gonna probably end up switching her out when you get a little bit more money. Same with the dude above him. So like, there's no real reason to do anything more. You know, like as far as like switching their abilities, unless you want to switch them over to classes that you don't have active. But you're not going to level those classes up anyway, because you're not going to get into the battle. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, they're characters that are going to get dumped anyway.
Yeah. Just wondering if they're going to get dumped anyway, it might be good to get somebody to start working on now.
Yeah, but you can't, because you need $1,500 and you only have $1,130 now.
Oh, that's true. I don't have enough money. Okay. Why does it do this with the map?
I'm going to guess that has to do with the, what's it called?
Emulation. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. The woods. In Trade City. Or should we
Well, you
do
should
another
try.
battle here?
I mean, the woods is a battle anyway, and then you may end up getting another one in Mandalay anyway. So it doesn't make
See
much
what
difference.
Yep. There we go.
The great thing about this battle is that you don't bring Delita or Algus, which means it gives you an opportunity to get your other guys a little more XP.
Alright, let's see.
I would definitely recommend bringing the Black Mage. Definitely want to start working on that.
And you can come too.
You can get one more.
I can? Okay. Where do you see that on the...
You see,
what does it say?
right
Oh,
underneath
capacity
the,
5. I
right,
see
right
that.
underneath the portrait. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good, man.
Love the music. Love the music.
Yeah, but the Cloud's also not part of the story. That I mean, you know, that was sort of like a joke reference. Like you have to do like 9 things to get Cloud in.
Oh, a chocobo.
I can't remember what you have to do to tame monsters in this game.
Hold on. Am I remembering correctly that chocobos are kind of tough to fight?
Oh yeah. Not only can it cure itself and anybody next to it, but it has counterattack, and the Choco Pack is pretty strong. But I mean, this is a level 3 one, so I don't think it's going to murder you right out of the gate.
So we can get all the way up to right in front of the Black Mage, or 2 squares in front of the Chemist. Whose turn is it? Yours?
Because it moved first, I might move the Black Mage up a little bit and see if you can get a spell off before.
That's yeah. When it comes to his
Right.
turn.
That's right.
Let's see. Actually, where are the rest of these guys? Well, they're gonna move on this turn anyways.
Yeah, they got
I
spin
think they have a
attack.
movement of 3. How do
They
you
also
check
have
that?
spin attack, which get 80 list. That's important.
What is this?
I guess that allows you to look at everybody individually.
How can I see his movement? Okay, movement 3. So he can move 3 squares in this-ish range. Okay. Why don't we send you up that way? And
Yeah, I agree with you, Elias. I hate fighting them too. The only disappointment I have with the Chocobos in this game is that they cost a person. So if you want to ride it in battle, it takes up basically 2 slots.
What's up? So we're gonna put in a walkie for you guys. So you
And
guys can
the
grab it.
second thing
here,
is
hold up a
that
second.
it doesn't have arm.
Okay.
Sorry, there's somebody here fixing my water heater today.
It's all good, man.
Because it went out. Yes. Oh, not wait.
You didn't give him any skills.
We did it again, dude. We did it again. Can't believe that. All right, let's do that again.
I appreciate that. All right, cool. See you soon.
Can't believe that.
You know what? Old school games, man.
So much preparation goes into these old strategy games.
So many things that you take for granted because like the game will just take care of some of it for you, and then you play like the old games that do none of it for you.
Yep. Jeez.
You know, it was kind of funny too because I was trying to remember whether he had fire, ice, or lightning.
Oh, not new game. Ugh! You kidding me? I was just trying to get to the title screen faster. Where is it?
Up a bit. Right there in the middle.
It's there.
I saw a new trailer for Persona 5 today. It looked really awesome. I can't wait.
Persona 5, yeah, Kason and Landon love it from what they've played so far.
It was showing this new thing in the trailer about how like the way you do the combinations now is by like murdering the personas. And I thought that was a really interesting concept.
Huh. I have not played much of any of the Persona games, so... Okay. I think I saved it... Did I save it after the scene? I think I did.
Not if it's saying Mandalay Plains, probably not.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go through the scene again.
Watch the scene again. Gosh dang it. That is annoying.
You know what? It's not that bad. Grand scheme of things, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but...
But it is like 10 minutes of cutscenes.
Going back through this all again will make progress slow if I keep this up every single time we stream.
Listen, I am not that negative. I do not believe that will be the case.
It shouldn't. It should not happen ever again. Now that it's happened twice, there's no way we can let it happen 3 times.
That's interesting. They call it a dovecote, but they're pigeons, though?
Huh.
Huh. Yeah,
Interesting.
that's kind of interesting.
I love the animations they do during some of these scenes, like when she was waving there, but especially at the end when like the wind is like rustling her dress and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice touch. Nice touch.
It's also interesting, like the very small things that they do that make the world feel like it's more alive than it is. You know, like very little is actually moving on the screen. There's a couple of waters that are falling exactly down and slightly shifted, but it gives it this more like alive feel. You know, when the dresses rustle ever so slightly, or what have you.
Yeah. Killer says, I wish I could get Zelbag as a playable character, not through cheats. That would be cool.
I just like the name. It's so it's so random.
It is a very strange name. Alright, here it goes. The wind comes through.
Blaze is saying you should be able to on the emulator fast forward through scenes. So that may be useful if there's another error.
Alright.
So save.
all of that preparation again. Which is what we moved his
take his
equipment
sword
over,
and boots over to Ramza.
and then gave him a broadsword.
And then I don't know if you purchased anything at the place. I know you're kind of low on.
I don't think I think I got a couple potions. That was it. And then I learned.
Well, since you're in this
skills.
screen now, yeah, you might as well do the skills now.
I learned
JP.
JP up for you.
Yeah, I think you were able to get it on
Set it.
school.
And then I was able to get it on who else? Was it
Either
her?
either her or the chemist.
I think it was the chemist.
One of the two of them, yeah. Yep, you were right.
There we go.
So this time, gotta give Marty some spells.
All right, abilities. What do we have here?
So
Fire, bolt,
you could take
ice.
two base spells.
I don't remember which ones I should take early on. Fire's probably good, and then
I don't think it really matters too much. I know not a lot of stuff is resistant to bolt. Bolt's almost always good in these games. Early on,
fire
anyway.
bolt.
Easy enough.
Okay, good enough. And then we need to set. Place Black Banshee cassette. Okay.
Yeah, no, you already have it.
Okay, you're all good there.
Right before you go, check and see if Marty does have the 200 for JP up, so you can switch out equipment change for it.
Oh. Because I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
I used
I doubt he
him in
does, but
the,
he's
I
only
don't think
got
I
80.
used him in
Never
the
mind.
other battle, so yeah.
Yeah, he only had 80.
Okay, that was it, right?
Yeah, that's all the character changes, and then you said you were going to pick up some potions.
Picked up 3 potions while I was here. There we go.
Save.
Yes, now we'll save the game. Right there. Thank you. Alright, let's go here. Nope, we missed it. Oh well.
That's it. They truly are random in this game. Galeas,
I don't
have no
remember
idea
the
about
layout of this
birds, so
battle.
maybe.
I don't remember the layout of this battle at all, so I don't know where I should place people.
Is this the one in the swamp?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, you don't really want to be in the water, but past that, it doesn't really matter. Or maybe the water isn't poisoned in this one. I know some of the swamps it is.
I think that's all I can have for this
Yeah,
one.
because you have to split them into 2 groups, I think.
Okay, let's do it. This is
Goblins
ES...
are weak to ice, so good thing we got fire and bolt. Galeas says we should change Marty to a time mage for Back to the Future references.
Oh, totally. Killor, this is EPSXE. That's what I'm using. Oh, of course we have bombs in this, and we did not get ice.
I have fought so many battles in this dumb swamp for grinding for one of the missions up ahead. Like, I can't hear anything, and, like, in my head, I'm still hearing the music.
Yep. Okay, what do we got?
Just keep in mind, I think the purple guy, the purple hobgoblin, can do spin fist and hit anybody who's around it. And
Okay.
pretty much all of those guys have counterattack. The red goblins should be the easiest ones to take down.
And the goblins are weak to fire, correct? Is that what
Maybe.
the guy was saying? Is that what somebody said?
No, he was saying ice.
Oh, they're weak to ice.
Yeah, pretty much everything in here is weak to ice.
Everything in here is weak to ice. And we didn't get ice. I think I'll wait for you to come to me. How about that?
I totally knew that one, Rob. I'm super ancient English.
Actually, they're coming over from this way. Is this like sludgy water?
I don't think it's poisoned. Not this early
Not
in the
poisonous, right?
game. No, not until you get to the later bogs.
What if we sent you? Should I send them this way, or just kind of like let them come to me?
I
You think?
think you should go forward and attack the group of two and let them swarm Algus, and then let them try to flank you, and then just keep your black mage away from direct violence if possible.
I can't get to anybody in this turn, but they'll come to me on the next turn.
Well, if you take your squire and put her on the little path across from the log, you should keep her from being flanked, and then that should allow you to flank and get behind the box. Yeah, you see,
Here?
like up and to up, other side. One more over.
There.
Yeah, right there.
Should move over that way as well. You just sit tight right there.
I'm so used to XCOM having like a set amount of turns before like you automatically lose that like playing an older SRPG like this, where like if it takes you 50 turns, it takes you 50 turns. No big deal.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, there's like a limit, right, in XCOM. Holy
Yeah.
crap!
Of course, you got critted.
Let's see.
But you should be able to sideswipe that bomb from on top of the log. Yeah, right there is probably the best bet, especially with that long sword.
Well done.
Because that bomb is so far down now on the list of attackers that it should die before his next attack, before it gets a chance to explode.
There
Yep.
we go. What are you gonna do, Algus? Oh, of course.
I thought for sure he was going to try to snipe the kill.
Alright, she's down to 15, so she should survive.
Yeah, if you move her over
counterattack.
one, but there won't be one because you'll kill him. He only has 2 health, and then you can use the chemist healer afterwards.
Wait, did I selected potion, right? Yeah, that's all. I
Yeah,
got.
no, you're good. You're good.
And you can just wait there. Now how far are you able to fire a spell?
I would go with bolt over fire.
Okay, so wow, quite a bit of range on that. All right.
But wait. You're gonna hit your guy too.
Oh, does it attack in a line?
It attacks anything in its range. I was gonna say if you moved him forward to behind her, you could have put the spell so that it would have hit the panel next to them instead.
Wait, it doesn't just attack one
No,
spot?
no, you had an X.
I did not remember that at all.
It's not that big a deal. I don't think you're gonna kill her, so you'll be fine. And you still have the chemist with plenty of potions.
Can I move him, actually?
You should be
I
able
can
to. It doesn't seem to be stopping you, so.
Huh. That's crazy.
That was more damage than I was expecting it to be.
Yes, it was.
Oh, that's right. That's part of the what's it called? Strategy with these swamps that matters. It's the depth. Because if you go any lower in depth from 1, you're too low at that point, and you can't attack.
Well, Algus is finished.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. He's still got enough. He can still soak another hit for you. That's a hit. Alright, cool, we survived.
Run away. Alright, where are we at here? 15?
Yeah, I mean, you
That's
probably
not
don't-
good. Get the freak out of here. How far is the movement of the cat? How did I check that again?
It's, well, I mean, you're showing it now. It's not going to show it to you because Roms is in the way and it can't move through him.
4. Moves 4. So we can move you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
One more.
Yes. There. What? I did not select him.
He's in the way.
What?
That's right. If something's, you know what? It's all coming back to me.
I did not remember that either.
Yeah.
You can't if someone's in the direct line, they'll soak up the potion that he throws.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we'd have to go back and check, but it might have actually said that it was like a 0% chance to hit or something like that.
Holy cow, that's annoying. Well, this is gonna be bad.
I just pull her back. That's all. You know, just pull her back. I mean, I would move the chemist forward to maybe soak some fire. Like no, like right there where you right behind Alita, like one over from where you had it, and then maybe the cat will attack him or whatever, and that'll give Roms a direct hit for the cat. Oh, there you go.
That helps.
There you go. Yeah, get him.
$30. I don't think I've gotten any hits on this guy, have I? No.
A lot of HP on that one, but you should be able to finish him
He's
off.
almost gone. And I can use the mage, the wizard, I should say. Make sure this is the right square.
Oh, come on.
Are you
game.
serious?
Oh, RNGesus can be the worst. I might as well stay there. No reason to move.
Oh. Wait.
Nice!
Very well done.
That should mean a kill for anybody who hits that, who manages to actually get a hit on him.
Chocolate Rob, it does not make that much sense. You can't throw the potion over the top of the guy in front of you and hit the person that you meant to hit.
Yeah, I mean, you don't just soft toss it like a baseball and like.
No,
that's not how
this
potions
guy's
work.
standing in front of me. I can't throw it over the top of you. I'm just gonna throw it straight into your back. Come on, man.
I just picture that now, like thinking about it, like, you're on the battlefield, and like, you just all of a sudden you just stand there and you get wailed in the back with like a healing potion. It just smashes all over your back. You're like, yeah, no, I feel much better. That's great.
Yep. Let's just move you here for now.
I mean, it's got to make as much sense as leeches.
And she's...
Damn.
I can't believe she didn't kill him on that last turn.
Well, it was 81%, so it wasn't a sure thing. But
Hold on, I want to see where you're at. So...
no, that's fine. They won't get hurt too bad. And plus, it's 2-on-1. I mean, you're going to have to use them for combat anyway. You don't have enough people left. So you might as well throw a potion.
Can I get close enough? Well, I am close enough to not wait. Use a... I thought I had Phoenix Downs.
No, you didn't pick it up. But you'd also have to learn the ability.
I thought I had 3.
You didn't learn the ability.
It's not just part of the item ability?
No, every single item, you have to learn how to use it before you can use it.
Oh man, I totally forgot.
And it's like
about that.
150 JP. You wouldn't have had enough for it anyway, otherwise I would have mentioned it.
Not you. You. I forgot so much about this game.
It's an old school RPG, man. It's gonna happen.
It's been so long since I've played it. Okay, you need to kill...
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have enough for any black magic. You're gonna have to run up to it and hit it with the stick.
Really? I have
Yeah,
out of MP?
You need 6, and you have 5. You gotta gain a level before you can use 3 spells. Just short, just short.
Wow, dude.
I mean, you're not as bad off as it looks. It looks a lot worse than it is. Depending on how the lead...
Delita better kill somebody.
Yeah, if he takes out that goblin, anybody should be able to take out the Panther next turn. And then it's just 3-on-3. And now you got Ramza back in with a full, with a longsword. So that's like 20 damage. Oh, there you go, 25. If he hits. The only thing I would say is the game really does take facing into account. So try to flank whenever possible, so you get a higher chance of hitting.
Wow, critical. This is not going well at all. This is why I remember that I did a lot of grinding before moving on.
Yeah.
At the Mandolia Plains or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't start grinding until a couple missions, or at least when I was younger I didn't. But I feel like I would have a lot of the same issues since we're kind of doing it together. So
You can't hit from there.
you have to move closer, and also get around that goblin. I would go right behind Marty, because that should give you a direct line to hit Ramza. Yeah, see, 100%. So it should hit him. It's like those Red's Apple Ale commercial. You're just throwing apples at people.
Who can you kill? Can you get to anybody?
The what's it called? Ran too far away. But you can smack the goblin with the stick. And you should get a good shot on him.
Jeez!
Wow. Well, the good news is nobody's dead yet.
much do you have left? I don't even think I'll be able to.
If you can
kill
get
him on
behind
this
him.
turn. Okay, good.
Alright, so they're down to a red and a bomb. And you still got 2 fighters and a campus. So it's not as bad as it looks. It's not good. It's not as bad as it looks.
That was lucky. Might as well, I guess.
I would move him to the flank. You gotta try to do damage. Otherwise, you're gonna lose that squire. Oh, come on, game. Height's too high.
We are really effing this up, dude.
It does seem like it.
Why do you have to be all the way over there?
To be fair, he did kill 2 guys.
Yes. He hasn't been hit yet, right? No.
Do you want to move even further back? You can get behind the bomb. Or, no, you can't. Sorry, but you can get to the side of the bomb. There you go.
Nice.
1 guy left.
Go, Delita.
Be the hero. How did you pick
Nice, he
that?
knocked him back, too.
24 damage, not bad.
Are we about to lose anybody?
Yeah, her. You're gonna need to get you need to kill him like right now if you can help it. If you can do it. Oh, there you go. This is actually kind of exciting.
CS31 HP, though.
All right, don't die. Don't die. She didn't turn into a box yet, so.
Dang it! Well.
Well, this is why you don't fire any of the crap squires you have.
I'll just finish the battle, but I think I'll go back and redo this one on my own time.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. There's gonna have to be some grinding off camera anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom. The camera is something you fight the whole game.
It's a lot of gil.
Killer, we didn't have the 90 JP early on for to also pick up Phoenix Down.
All right, well.
Exactly, Tom. It's been a lot of learning the game, the School of Hard Knocks, essentially.
There's just so much I forgot about this game. I forgot that, the spells hit more than one square. I forgot that you have to, if someone's in the line of sight with the potions, you can't throw it over the top of the other guy.
How much height plays into it?
Oh man, there's so much I forgot. It's been a
How much
super long time since I played.
Backstabbing will make a difference in whether or not you even hit the person. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on the channel who, if I'm streaming something, they'll be like, "Oh man, you forgot to do this, you forgot to do that," while I'm playing. And it's like, man, how long ago did you guys play this game? And they'll be like, "Oh man, it's been like 10 years." It's like, how do you remember that after 10 years? It's really hard for me to remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Games after 2 years.
I have like a very imperfect remembrance, but like every time we make a mistake, I'm like, "Oh yeah, right, that's how that works."
Yeah.
Nobody's losing on purpose.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. Now that I'm done playing Neo for the time being, for the review that I'm gonna be doing on Monday, I think I'm going to jump into this a little bit more heavily and research it a little bit more and make some better plans and remember how it works.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a, it's not like anybody has special characters or anything in this at this point. So it's like, even if you start over, it wouldn't make it, nobody would know.
I think that I might do that. I think I might go read up a little bit, try to remember some good strategies and some plans for some characters later in the game. Restart the game tonight, play up to where we are now again for tomorrow's stream, and then should be a lot more entertaining to watch when I'm not like making stupid mistakes like
fair,
3
though,
or 4 times in one battle.
That's usually the best part of watching someone stream something is them falling on their face.
Yeah. Well, it's not fun for me, but
I agree with you. It's totally like, oh right, yeah, I threw the potion the wrong guy. Dang it.
I just did not anticipate forgetting as much as I did. This is of all the Final Fantasy games, I've played them all multiple times, except this one I've only played once.
Well, and also because of the age, you almost believe it to be easier than it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not expecting some of the advanced mechanics that are in this game to be in this game because of the age of the game. So it's like it's impressive that it's there, but it's like, really?
Yeah, it's and I'm also, in terms of like strategy RPGs, I've been playing almost primarily Fire Emblem for the last 5 or 6 years, and Fire Emblem's a bit more intuitive, I think, like easier to pick up. Like, still, it requires a lot of strategy and thought and that kind of thing, but especially early on, it really does a good job of explaining all the concepts to you. And
and I think that's a Nintendo thing, though, right? Like, generally speaking,
true.
Nintendo is really good at making sure you understand how the game you're going to play works, and and they're generally they're generally very intuitive games. Like, I've always said to any of my friends, and they're asking me like, well, what system should I get for blah blah blah? And I'm like, well, I mean, if you have kids and they're new to video games, Nintendo is almost always the best way to go.
For sure.
Because of the way that they put so much effort into ensuring the game plays intuitive, for generally speaking.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that. And so, it was kind of the same thing when I played Tactics Ogre on the live stream.
At all.
No, not at all.
I mean, it makes sense. You can totally understand every mechanic once you fail at it. Like, of course I can't throw a potion through a person. That makes sense. But you don't really think about it until it actually happens and you fail to do it.
Yeah. I when I was playing Tactics Ogre a couple weeks ago on the stream, I was trying to block up with the characters like a path that was kind of leading between 2 buildings, and I was like, okay, because I was in Fire Emblem mode, right? So I was like, I'm gonna put these 2 characters there to sort of like block off that path, and then the enemies just hopped onto the roofs of the buildings and went around me. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like getting into a different mindset, be like, oh yeah, that's not how this game works at all.
Right, exactly. There's like height is part of it, and there's so many nuanced factors that take into account. Killer, for me, I'm somewhere in between. I'm more like a 60 to 80 guy for this game when I play through it. But I think it's also because like I do a lot of grinding very early on, especially before the execution, and so oftentimes I'm well over leveled for the story missions. But generally, I don't know that until I get to the story mission and completely destroy it.
Yep. So. Yeah, tomorrow, guys, I will be a lot better prepared to play this game. I'll do some research into it tonight, and I might restart the game with some plans for where I want characters to go and kind of figure out how I want to do that. So, anyways, same time tomorrow work for you again, Tom?
Yes, yeah. I should, depending on traffic, I'll be here anytime between 6:20 and 6:30 my time. So,
okay.
Yeah, I will see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow then. Thanks everybody for watching. See you again tomorrow.
All right.
Peace out.